Yeah, just a quick pop-up. I was just coming down to watch the sunset and got sidetracked as I usually do. Walked past this place and it's like a resort, restaurant type of place, and it's pretty much just off the river here behind another river. And I saw this like car track, so I went and had a look. So I got sidetracked and I did make a quick little film there. I wasn't going to do a stream there, but I thought I might do some research on it, but I could just walk past there. G'day, Bobby. It's just a quick pop-up. I was just down here. Thank you for the like. I was just come down here to watch sunset. Yeah, we've missed sunset sadly because as I go on these random walks, I usually come across something what I consider interesting, and I come across this slot car track. So I'll probably, like I did do a 3 minute quick video there because they did have a little resort, and what else did they have? That like they had this restaurant and this slot car track. So I might go past there in a moment because I will get up in a minute. So, oh, we've got 4 people in here. Yeah, I wasn't expecting anyone to pop in. I was just going to be a quick pop-up. But, oh, yeah, g'day. I've already said g'day, Bobby. Funny that I have been looking at some fishing tackle and I am going to get that. Like I did get my pin from YouTube finally. So I've just put in all my details and all that. So it's just a waiting game. So once that comes through, I'll do a few of those things I promised from those donations I got. So there is a list I have to get through. So and we'll make some videos on them as well, as they say, receipts, you know. But yeah, thanks, Steve and Boohoo. How are you? Yeah, I just come down here to chill out, and I wasn't gonna film, but walking down here, I managed to quickly make a whole bunch of films, just short ones, like a couple of minutes here and there. Um, and I thought, oh, I perked up a bit. I've been a bit flat like the last few days, as you understand. So yeah, I just have to pump it through and push it through. Yeah, I remember you saying, Bobby. Like I looked on the Facebook Marketplace to see if there was any second-hand ones. I did find a fishing. I don't know if you call it a resort, but it's got like a restaurant and a lake, very similar to ones I've got in Pattaya. But this one was pretty much near one of the temples I went out to, and it's only 80 baht. And I was going to go out there on, I think it was Sunday. Yeah, Sunday I think it was, but it rained down, and there was only an hour with no rain that day, so I ended up just chilling out and working on the channel and going through some playlists. Like I've sorted out a whole playlist. I have made some errors in some. I do have to go through and sort out some. Like I've still got a whole bunch in private, but see, I never did any playlists before, so I missed out on a lot of repeat views from somebody just randomly clicking on something and then not having something to click on. So I do have to go and do that. You know, I've got a couple of side projects that I'm going to do. The big side project that I wanted to do, I probably won't be doing that because of the allegations against me. I don't want to put any of my friends in the firing line. But with that smuggler one, I did like with that 80 baht. How it works is you pay, I think it's up to 8 hours, and they give you the fishing pole and the bait as well, and they just go, here you go, and you only pay more if you take some fish. So I'll just stream and do catch and release. You know, and I think that would be a good stream because people would want to see me fail, and others guys would be rooting for me, going, "Yeah, Jeremiah, he's going to catch a fish. You know, he's going to do it Aussie style." You know, um, I can fish. I did do a lot of fishing in my younger days, and in my adult as well. I do technically still have a boat in Australia, but I don't want it. But it is a bellboy, if anyone wants it. But no, it's quite nice down here. You do get attacked from the mosquitoes, sadly. You know, like they are spraying the streets, and it is rainy season as well. I'll just grab some more comments there. Yeah, see, I don't know much about the catfish, but I reckon that's one of the fish I do see a lot in the markets there, Bobby. And there is that other fish that looks like the Australian bream, and that's like a black bream. They normally congregate in the Australian rivers. They can be saltwater and also freshwater bream as well, but that one that's in the Payao Lake and in this lake as well, very similar. I have been told what the name is, but with these Thai names, they tend to go in one ear and then out the other ear. And then sometimes I hear the word again and then I go, sort of like Jal. You know, I did know about Joel from when Adrian King was saying. Now my scroll function isn't working. I missed a couple of questions. See if I can bring them back up. Oh, here we go. Yeah, I really like the lakes. What's that, Johnny? G'day, good to see you. Yeah, I lurked a bit the other day, but I've just been like chilling out, doing my own thing. I pretty much switched off YouTube except for just doing my own stuff. I was just concentrating on the playlists and sorting out some stuff because I've got a lot of content that when I used to upload from the GoPro, occasionally I would have an issue where it wouldn't upload everything. So I used to put the memory card into the laptop and upload through there as well. And the GoPro footage is so big files. So I've managed to salvage some stuff, which is quite old though, but it is still content. Like I think a lot of stuff I've put in the playlist like this. I think like 260 plus 4K quality films. You know, I don't know about quality, but you know, you can certainly pop me on mute and look at the 4K guys and have some music in the background. You know. But there is some really nice stuff. Like I have got some other ones where I was a bit emotional 10, 11 months ago and I never released them, and I was thinking perhaps I might just download them, and or I could do a voiceover, I guess, through the studio because I do have access to the YouTube extra features in the studio now because I have been monetized. So, and that was pretty smooth sailing on like the monetization. Like I'd heard so many people having problems with it, and I thought, oh, you know, like I've got so many films, you know, and but yeah, it's all been smooth sailing, and I did have to wait, I think, like 3-4 weeks for that pin. So I do have that now, and I've popped in my details. So I probably miss out on all those super chats I've got now, and I'll probably get them next month. But if that's the case, I'll have a large pot there, so I'll be able to like do what I said I was going to do with that stuff, but then I can go and do another trip somewhere else and spend a bit of money there, I think, because this budget trip, I wanted to prove to myself and prove to guys that and girls that you can have a very cheap trip and have fun. I think Ben shows them as well, like cheap trips, but I was going really well, but certain powers that be did not like seeing a guy being happy for some reason. So, yeah, we won't talk about them because they'll get excited and then they'll accuse me of dropping their name. The Polish tradition was to have carp. Yeah, see, the Greeks and the Italians like the carp too because, like, the Murray cod is a very good fish if you can get your hands on one. But the carp is just ravaged the Murray in, I think, 3 or 4 states that the Murray goes through. Yeah, I think if you do go fishing, you tend to do have a good day if you do catch something. And if you are alone, it is a good day. And if you are with a mate, they can be the best times because I remember a couple of my young mates in our youths, we used to go out and have a few cans. And we would fish to the wee hours of the morning, and we would have a great time. And he also has been off the alcohol. He's been off, I think, for about 13, 16 years. So, yeah. Yeah, I'm only 3 years. So, trying to get these comments to scroll again. Yeah, with oysters, I'm not really a fan of oysters, Steve. Like, I have had, like, I did a fishery course and I did learn how to cut, and I was supposed to learn how to cut 85 or 86 varieties of fish. I think I only mastered a couple because they were the ones I was after: the shark, the fly fish, the fly fillet of doing garfish and whiting, and a couple of the other nice eating fish like mulloway or the jewfish. I did snook as well. Tommy Ruff is Tommy Ruff is a good fish to smoke with the yellow salmon. Like you can get the yellow, not to be confused with the salmon in like these tanks. Oh, I think I nearly timed out somebody by accident. Yeah, it's just this screen. Yeah, I will get the phone fixed instead of buying another cheap one because I was planning to get one in 2 months anyway, after I sorted out a few things. So that's what happens when you do go on trips, guys. That, Jeremiah the chicken. Yeah, no worries, mate. Yeah, and as I said, I didn't buy no subs, and if you buy subs, it's really quite stupid, guys, because you're not going to get your targeted audience. So my targeted audience is shorts, and now I'm doing streaming and other stuff as well. But I didn't realise that I hit 10k subs. Thank you very, very much. I thought I was only at 9,000 subs. But thank you very much. And the crime family are in the house. So shall we start talking about the crime family? Because you've come in and you've disrupted a happy place. So the crime family are a bunch of liars and lonely fools that make up sad stories about me. And there was very little truth about what you said. And what you've done is you've upset a young Thai girl who is with child. So how does that make you feel, guys? And also we've dropped a whole bunch of viewers because I'm having a rant. But how does that make you feel, crime family? You've harassed a innocent Thai girl and you guys love Thailand. So you're a bunch of sad sacks. Sorry guys, I was just, I'm not triggered, I'm just commenting on a long-winded version of what they want, so they've got some comments. Oh yeah, it's Crapio and his crime family of simps. Because what they are simps, guys. Like, who in their right mind wants to hear toxicity? Like, I want to talk about good stuff, guys, and this clown has got what he wanted. He's got me talking about him, and that's what he wants. So what we should do is just reflect. We all know Capio lies. We all know he tells porky pies. He doesn't show real receipts, he shows fake receipts. So that's what we have to remember, guys. He doesn't show real proof. He slanders people. He discredits people. He's discredited me. So at the end of the day, Crapio, I'm not going anywhere. Your threats against me have been null and void. If you manage to get me out of Thailand, I can pop up in any other Asian country, right? All right? I can be a cockroach if I want. All right? See, Capio, you drink too much and you hear it in your voice. Like, I don't have a perfect life, but I was really happy. And you guys don't like to see a guy being happy and having a good time. It just shows how pathetic you guys are. Actually, there's a really nice pink haze there, guys. I must apologise for not showing that content earlier. I will position the camera up there, and yeah, I am using the Beans and Brews gimbal that he did give me, but he did say in his defence it's not good on a heavy phone, so he didn't sell me a lemon because he gave it to me. So yeah, I can't curse him for that, but I can curse him for other stuff, but we won't. But really nice here, guys, and I'm happy. Thailand is a beautiful country, and so is any country that is Asian. And there is some beautiful places in the UK as well, and Australia, and in Sweden, and in Canada, and America, and the Philippines, and any other place as well. But yes, so we do have a lot more videos that we're going to be releasing. I may release another one tonight, or I may just hold that off until tomorrow. But I'm going to take advantage of these clowns, discrediting me. So people have the opportunity to click on the channel to find out. But Crapio, you put up fake receipts of a HIV result on a troll channel. You didn't put them up on your legit channel because you know they're a crock. So why don't we do a lie detector test, right? A lie detector test. So me and you will sit down, right? And the community, the Thailand community, can have a whole bunch of questions for you and for me. And I think this will be quite good. And money can go to charity. So the charities, I think, will be for AIDS, because you've cursed people with AIDS, and also bar girls as well. I think there should be some type of, like, I reckon there would be some charity for bar girls, or some type of charity, or you'll probably just put it in your back pocket, because we know all your seediness, because you are a liar. You've been proven to be a liar. I have not been proven to be a liar. I've only avoided saying things, and people who know and watch the channel understand. But you like to be a spin doctor, don't you, Crappy Pants? You're not well liked. You're only liked in a small circle, and you have to buy your views. I don't have to buy my views. And it's quite funny. Oh, he streams to 2 or 3 people. Now, all of your friends started off streaming to 2 to 3 people. So don't you remember that, eh? Yeah, you've forgotten that. And Zimmy, I heard your comments too. Oh, saw him the other day, he only streamed to like 2 or 3 people. How about when you first started streaming your peanut? You know, I used to pop on and you only had 2 or 3 on there and I used to big you up. But oh, it's a different story because you're in a crime family simps. And what have they done for you? Like Crappio talks behind your back constantly. You used to talk behind his back constantly. I've still got the receipts. Yeah, see, actually, that would be a good fund, Johnny. Actually, I will scroll up and miss the questions. I was just on a flow. But Crappio, you come in, or one of your simps come in and drop the comments. So that's why I'm talking about you. So you'll probably do a stream tonight and harness all this advertising, you know, because advertising is free. So we all know you are a liar, Crappy Pants. You are the biggest liar. Yeah, we've got some Thai men over there having a few changs, you know, and good luck to them having a few drinks after their hard days at work, you know, and if you know Thai men, majority of them do work hard, or the ones that do. Yeah. But yeah, we've got some memberships happening, guys. We've got some membership happenings. I wasn't going to do it, but I've noticed other people are saying that I'm an e-beggar. So if they're going to call me an e-beggar, g'day, South, mate. Sorry if I missed any other comment. I was actually just having a chill night, man. And then the crime family come in and had to say their stuff. So I thought, well, I may as well have a chat about them because everybody knows that the crime family are just liars. They're just liars, and they say they love Thailand. So if you say you love Thailand, why did you harass an innocent Thai girl? You put her in hospital, you know, and she's with child, and you've harassed her and you've harassed me. So my mental health has suffered, her mental health has suffered, and my baby has suffered because of you, Crappio. All right? So how does that sit with all your friends, knowing that he... So I want the world to know, Crappy Pants, that you are a evil, twisted peanut. I'm not justifying because I don't e-beg. I've never asked for a penny at all. I've never asked for a thing at all. If people want to give, they can give. I won't ask for a cent. Now, everyone else has memberships, including Crappio. He has memberships. All his boyfriends have memberships. And so why don't you go and call them an e-beggar, all right? My entire channel. Well, go and watch my entire channel and go and choke on it. And take that, you foolish twit. My whole channel. Bloody hell, I think you go and watch Crappy Pants and everything. Dickhead. He is a dickhead. Yeah, g'day, Souths, mate. And Steve. Yeah, I don't like doing these rants, guys, and I apologise. I just want to get back into my happy place, and that's why I come down here, and I was really happy chilling out, and I'm still happy, guys, because I am able to talk about these things. You know, it's just a shame that, yeah, I haven't looked in. I noticed Sounds and Avery were up and around, but I've just been flat chat trying to do stuff and upload stuff, and I've got some tattoo. I got a tattoo in my mate's tattoo bus, and I think I did talk about the tattoo bus as an old business that he started off in 20 plus years ago, and I'm talking about Martin, tattoo artist in Soy Bakal. He's across the road from Hungry Hippo or Cooter's Bar or Pook's Bar, and not too far from Tree Town, 2 doors down, and not too far from Fantasy Lounge. But he's already spent over $1 million baht. So he bought the bus for 450K, and he already sunk 450 in when I spoke to him at the festival last, and he said he was gonna pump in a lot more. So yeah, he's got a couple of Harleys. He's been in business a long time. He's a good guy. Well, if you find it boring, go and watch a bar stream, mate. Like, there's plenty of them, mate. Like, I'm just chilling out here at the lake, mate. If you don't enjoy it, you know, what would you like me to do, David? What would you like me to do? I won't use your last name in case if you're doxing someone, but what would you like me to do, David? I won't be going into a bar, but I will be going for a fish. But no, like, what would you like me to do, David? Would you like me to go and what? Yes, I do have many friends, but don't you have friends? Because you're on YouTube there, David. So why don't you ask yourself that question? I've got many a friend. I've got many a friend. And my friends actually call me up to see how I am because they've seen me a couple of times, you know, be trolled, and they go, oh, what's going on with old Jez, eh? So I do have friends. And sadly, you, David, or whatever your name is, you probably don't have any friends. Probably your mum is your only friend, but she probably doesn't like you. She probably disowned you. Yeah, so we're up to 18 now. So, I think the simp army has come in, the attack army. So, the attack army is in. You know, I was just chilling here, guys, you know, just showing like the sunset towards it ends, and I was going to go for a walk, and then you have to come in and upset the apple cart, as they say. But that's just not cricket. But this YouTube caper, you know, like some of you guys just live for drama, and some of you guys want to live vicariously through others, and I can understand that. But I am looking for skinny dipping. No, if I skinny dip in there, the fish will be coming to have many, many meal. But yeah, we'll jump up in a minute and go for a wander. It's just that the phone isn't much chop, just walking around, and it is a bit dark, so I thought I'd wrap it up pretty soon, because I was going to show you that slot car place, but I have uploaded it and I'll have a play around with it, and I might upload it, but I do have a couple of other videos that I do want to release at some point. So I've got a couple of longer ones, about 10, 13 minutes, but I want to try to keep most of them down to just a couple of minutes and try and do regular live streams. But I do have some exciting plans for the memberships. You know, I've put a couple of way out ones as a joke, and I've got some like ones there, and I will offer value there, but also for those that don't have one, like, you will have exactly the same experience. And I'm sure if you go into your perks and set the perks up, somebody might come in and buy a whole bunch. So if you don't know how to set your perks up, and I guess even the trolls will be trying to get their hands on a membership, I bet you. So my sub count might actually grow again. But yeah, well, g'day, Avery. Good to see you. Sorry I haven't popped in, mate. I've just been keeping busy, as you understand. Like my mind just goes 100 miles an hour, so I thought I would harness this and work on my channel. And it's been good that I finally worked out the playlist. I know that may sound a bit stupid, but I did work that out, and a few other bits and pieces. And I had to play around with the editor in the YouTube studio, and it's pretty good that you can mess about with stuff. Okay, Loma. Good, good, good. I don't know why you'd be taking my channel for, because I haven't done anything, because you talk about me. I'm only talking about you because you come in and you said things. So why don't you just go and work on your cankles and do some peloton riding? Because we all know you're a liar, Crappy Pants. So I haven't said your real name, Little Davy, but we all know you're a liar. You haven't showed any receipts. You've got a fake medical document that wouldn't stand up in court, right? Wouldn't stand up in court. So it's going to be pretty interesting when I'm going to be in Pattaya in a couple of days, and we're going to be doing a live stream there. Yes, a live stream. Yes, yes, and the police have been informed about it too. So yes, so that's going to be quite interesting. So there is the dates that are on there. So very interesting. So did they cover all their bases, eh? Yeah. So we'll see what ID they used, eh? Yeah, because when you do an AIDS test, you have to show your ID. So it'd be very interesting. So has this person made up a fake ID, which is easy to do? So it'd be very interesting. You're going to do some kung fu there, Avery. Very good, some kung fu training. I quite like watching kung fu films. Jet Li, I quite like his technique. And there's a couple of other ones, like the guy that does the Ip Man, Mr. Yen, or I think him quite good style. But Jackie Chan, him very good style, and his brother Sammo Hung, and his other brother Yun Ban, very, very talented acrobatic opera stars that did kung fu. But I wish you well in your kung fu there. You can also get some tips from R7, because he's pretty good with kung fu, and so is Ben. He's pretty good with kung fu. I don't know kung fu, but I have eaten kung fu though. Yeah, Chan is a legend. Yeah, you know, like Jet Li's looking a bit worse for wear now. I think he's got some bone disease or some type of thing. Oh, really, Mr. Crush? Oh, I better not talk bad of you. Yeah, I haven't even looked at that stuff, guys. Yeah, I sort of don't really look at a lot of stuff. I sort of switch off. Like, I really only just look at YouTube, and I don't look at any other media. And then sometimes if I'm just doing my YouTube, it's just my own stuff. And if I get a red button that pops up, I'll just have a quick look. But a lot of the time I just chill. Yeah, no, I need to use this time wisely. I was supposed to be at a temple a couple of days ago, but sadly the crime family had to, you know, attack me with more lies. But You know, it's going to be pretty good when I take all their stuff, or like my daughter takes all their stuff. You know, be pretty good. But it's pretty sad. The crime family are picking on a pregnant woman who has bowel cancer. But yeah, picking on a Thai girl that's done nothing to you guys. Nothing to you guys, you know? And I've done nothing to you guys but stand up to your bully behaviours. And I'm going to continue to stand up to your bully behaviours because you are a bully, crappy pants. It's all you are, is just a bully, crappy pants. It's all you'll ever be. You're no oil painting. You criticise everyone else being bald, being obese, not having a job. Do you have a job? Do you go to a job? No, you don't have a job, so you are technically unemployed. But you dribble a lot of stuff, Crappio. I think you need to get off that gin. Yes, 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 I do know how to get a hold of you. But we're going to wrap this up very shortly anyway because the mosquitoes are coming to party and I don't think it would be much use walking the streets in the dark because it is quite dark out here in Thailand. So here we got there, Steve. Yeah, he really does look like an odd-shaped character, but he has the audacity to pick on everyone else. And you just have to look at his boyfriend. I'm not going to mention his name, but somebody else can. But his boyfriend, oh my gosh! And these men, or boys I should call them, have the audacity to pick on other people when they are no oil painting. Now, I am a handsome man, and I've been called charming and witty as well. And it's very true, I am handsome. But you, crappy pants, are not very handsome at all. Um, you are not handsome at all. And I will repeat that again, you are not handsome at all. If you look in a mirror, the mirror will crack. So you had to buy these special mirrors, it's like a Teflon mirror, but it's Kevlar based. They use it in the spaceship shuttles through NASA. And I believe South's obtained a bulletproof vest because apparently he is a gangster. So he obtained some bulletproof vests. Sorry guys, I was just having a laugh. Yeah, no, but these trolls, you won't beat me. You've like, like you'll come up with more lies, and to put up fake receipts and to show a girl that's done nothing to you guys who's pregnant and got bowel cancer just shows what type of people you are in the community. So I want everyone in the community to know that you've harassed a pregnant woman with cancer. So why don't you clip that, crappy pants? You're harassing a 20-year-old Thai national who is pregnant and that has mental illnesses. So just shows what type of character you are and you don't love Thailand. Yeah, mate. Yeah, mate. Yeah. Yeah, they actually had a booth, as they usually do at Burapa, and they had a couple of the Australian chapters over, and I think they had a couple of chapters from Thailand there, and I reckon there may have even been an English chapter, but they had a lot of bikie chapters from all over the world, and it's the only place you'll ever see not every, but clubs come together and not have their issues. Um, I can't really say much more on that. Yeah. But it is good. We will wrap this up, I guess. It is good that people have popped in, show some love. We've had the lurkers come in, drop some lame comments. Have they got any more comments that they can use? So I can use up all their troll accounts. Yeah. Nah, Steve, it's I don't have any complaints. It's not like John Holmes, but yeah. You know, it's good to have a couple of guardian angels by your side, guys. You know, so I can't be a bad guy. You know, I've had a lot go wrong over the last couple of months. A lot go wrong. But, you know, you just have to pick yourself up and motivate yourself, and hopefully I can inspire some people out there that have seen me go through all these sadness of being trolled and victimised and discredited, and they see, oh, this bloke, he didn't give up and pack in the towel. See, these blokes complain about there's no content out there. That's because they talk bad about everyone, and no one can be bothered making content anymore, I guess. Because quite often, yeah, no, if I'm going to the toilet, I'll quickly have a quick lurk, and no one's live hardly. And I think that's due to the crime family, because they want to take control and have all their little boyfriends streaming, you know. But two can play at that game too, girls. Yeah. All right, well, I'm going to get back onto the path. I'll just get my battery pack, because I didn't have much power, because I was making a few films. But yeah, I've got some good content. Hopefully, I will. Not everyone thinks it's content, but well, some people think it's content to sit in a chair and drink gin and talk lies. Hit the frog and toad, mate. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm just preparing my man bag and my battery pack to put in my back pocket. I'm actually wearing jeans today because I did plan to come here and just chill out for like a couple of hours, and just because I quite often do ask, like, because I did want to stream every day, and I was really enjoying it, and I was feeling good, guys. But then you get these clowns that want to disrupt my happiness and disrupt other people's happiness. So we will get back onto that path, and I do realise trolls do come to try to upset people, and that's their game, because they don't want people to be happy. But we've got a couple of more days of the budget trip to go. Not bad from a 5-day trip. That was like a joke from, what was that TV show? Here on Gilligan's Island. It was supposed to be like a 3-hour trip or something. But like, the people in Chiang Rai are really happy. And I've had many a good conversation with Thai, Farang. I've actually had some good conversations with some backpackers, and it's been good. Handsome. Yeah, see, I never used to wear jeans over here, but when like, I've been here, what, 15, 16 months, and coming from Australia in summer, like, I am used to the heat, so it's just practical when you do go out to areas where there are mosquitoes, that you do cover your legs and have socks, because they'll go for your feet, they'll go for your elbows, they'll go for your neck. they'll just go for anything, and they're bloody buggers. Like, they never used to attack me in Australia, but it's only really been like the last 8 months, I think. Cheese toasties. Yeah, I haven't had a cheese toastie for a while. I think the last one I had was one I made in the fry pan at the condo, because I quite often would get a loaf of bread, some ham and cheese and tomato, and just like some real butter, and I'd make my own little fried sandwich, and very enjoyable. Very expensive, the Western food. Like you can come across out rural ways, like rural hamburgers, and I was going to get this one the other day, Muslim hamburger, but the bloke was shutting up shop. So yeah, he was asking about the channel as well, so that was quite interesting. Ah. Oh, you're still here, Avery? Yeah, I did do a stream here one time and walked to the Blue Temple that day. Yeah, so, and there's a little lizard. But yeah, so I'll probably end the stream because I don't think it's much point keeping it open. It's a bit dark here. Like I'm only like 800 metres from downtown, believe it or not. Like I do come to this spot a bit, like I really shouldn't be saying that now. But apparently I'm on the run. So if I was on the run, would I be streaming, guys, and showing my locations? You know, if I was a wanted man, do you think I would be streaming? It's quite idiotic. What you know, whoever writes the scripts for the crime family, like I could write better scripts for them. Yeah, so if you want me to write some scripts, I'll get them sent to you, you know, and at least they'll be a bit more funnier. Yeah, but I could also make a website too. You're not the only one that has friends that have smarts with SEO. I happen to know a very smart wizard with the SEO. And here is this slot car that I was talking about. Can't see much here. I could go give them a little plug because we do have 14 people in here actually. So I might just be a bit cheeky. Like I did come in here today and I did say hi. I don't think they'd have much issue because they did turn on the light for me last time, and normally when they do that, it means that they like you and then they want you to film. But I did do a video in here, and I will release that. And what I'll do tonight is I will look up the information. But this is the name of the place. This is a resort. It is a restaurant, and they do have street food as well. So looks like everyone's catered for. So this is the place. Sorry, my hands are shaky. Now it's Tamiya. Now I used to have RC Tamiya, but these are the mini four-wheel drives, and that looks like the Broca Giant or something, and the Lord Sprint and the Jatawa, and they look pretty cool, guys. So they would be racing on this. And I used to have RC cars, and also I still have, I got rid of the Scalextrics, but I've got a lot of AFX. I've got enough AFX to probably do 20 tracks in this area here. So I've got enough to set up 4 or 6 tracks in this space with cars and everything as well. So yeah, but this is pretty cool, guys. Like I reckon this would be good to come. It's three lanes, so you could come here with 3 chaps, or you could come here with 3 girls, or 2 girls, I guess. And so I'll pan over again, but here's a pool table. They've got a little street food, and there's a restaurant up there. And I'll just quickly show, like, this is another river. It's not the main river where I was just streaming from. This is just another side one. And here is a bed and breakfast style place. I don't know the full activity, and they've got a house up there. I won't invade their space, but yeah, it looks like they're just having a family meal now. So what I'll do is I'll just go up here, and oh yeah, see, here's the fishing rods, guys. They've got fishing rods. So I might come back and have a chat with them and see if I can like offer them like 50 baht or something, and say, oh, can I hire this off you? And I'll give you a plug, which I already have. So, you know, I won't ask for free, but I'll just say, oh, can I hire it off? But I reckon they would give them to you for free if you hire a room. So I could hire a room, but then people would know that I'm staying here and cause me a whole bunch of problems. But I did do a video, as I said, and I did put all this in here, and I will release that because not everybody watches streams. And I am trying to get new people in here, guys. So this is pretty cool. And those rooms look pretty cool, guys. So I'm going to get back on the road. I'll show a sign. They've got a pool table. The rooms look good. I certainly would stay there. Yeah, I think I caught, not COVID, but something like it. So there's a Chang elephant. So we may as well keep rolling if people are still here. If it does drop off quite low, I'll just end the stream, because we have been going for what, nearly an hour, and it was only going to be a 20-minute pop-up, but anything is possible when I do stream. You know, I'm feeling okay. You know, I want to get back into Happy Jeremy. Yeah, there's a lot of nice little street food restaurants around here, and you do find that some close early, and the really good ones close at 4 o'clock. And what do you do? G'day, John, how are you? I think I must have missed that comment while I was looking around at the Scalextric type thing. And I think you were just replying to one of the other guys. I think Souths. Yeah, see, those things, South, I'm really interested in those remote control and slot cars, and I reckon most blokes would be down for that, because I actually built a man cave. My old house was pretty much a man cave. I had a 4-person arcade machine. I really should have only got the 2-person one, but I thought, no, I'll get the 4, right? And I had the pool table in there as well. I had the 65-inch 4K UHD whiz-bang ultra TV in there. What else did we have in there? I had Batman and Joker things. Now, I could go through there, but it's a bit dark, so we'll stick to the light area. And down in, like, my son's room, I had some DJ gear in there, and then in my room I had the workbench in there, and then in the third room I had the AFX set up in there. But sometimes I did get the pool table and put some plywood on top and do another design there. But yeah, you go through all different stages. Like I really invest myself into hobbies, and what I mean by that is I invest my time. If I find a hobby and I enjoy it, well then I keep doing it, and that's sort of what I'm doing now, I guess, guys. Sawadee Cup. Yeah, so this is my hobby, and I did monetize, but and now I'm being criticised after 15 months of monetizing, and then I get called an e-beggar, and I've never asked for anything. Never asked for anything, and when it does come, I'm very thankful, but I will never ask. So I don't see how I can be an e-beggar. I thought an e-beggar is someone that asks. So Crappy Pants, you receive super chats. You also receive memberships. So that makes you a bigger e-beggar than me. But I'm going to release a whole bunch of memberships, and hopefully I'll get at least one. Yeah. But I will release some stuff for the everyday people as well, because I know when times are tough, I could not afford to buy a membership. But in those cases, we do have some rich people that do come in and do some big donations, you know, and buy a whole bunch of ones for people like you and me. So make sure you've got your perks, whatever set up. I know iPhones can be a bit iffy at times. Like not having the use of the Samsung at the moment's a real pain in the backside, I'll tell you that. But luckily I've got two laptops, because when I was doing the YouTube studio on the Apple Mac Pro, yeah, it's an old one. I think it's as old as Timmy's, I think. But it still works, and it's got all my music on it. It has all my drum and bass on it. But I had to use my other laptop to get into it. For some reason, Apple doesn't like YouTube for some reason. Oh yeah, we've only dropped down to 12. G'day, DWP. Yeah, I thought it was him. Like, I wasn't even talking about him before, and then he sent his simp in to try and wind me up, but it didn't work. But this is what they do. They come in and they drop a comment, and then you talk about them, and then they say, "Oh, you're talking about me. You're talking about me." It's basic psychology, guys. Like, these guys are Fruit Loops. But it is good to see you, Mr. DWP. I hope you are well. Yeah, I went down. I wasn't planning to stream, actually. I saw you stream, and I was just going to come on your stream, but I didn't see any links, so I just came down to watch the sunset, and I got sidetracked as I do, because as you are aware, when I am on my random walks, I do come across something that is content or interesting. And I did do some content with the slot cars. Yes. I'll get back to the other comments that I have missed. Yeah, we all know that Crappy-O lies, you know, like we've proven it. How have I lied? I haven't lied. I've only just avoided things. And as I said, I think most of you guys would understand, you know, you avoid saying certain things. And so I haven't lied. So I can honestly hold my head up high and say I've never lied on this channel. I've just avoided a few things. So I'll just grab these comments and then we'll push on. It's because my hands are sweating, I can't scroll up and, oh hang on, here we go. Yeah, see, that's the thing, DWC. He has the audacity to say I don't have content and other people don't have content. But we are out here, boots on the ground, and some people enjoy it. All you guys know I don't do the bars, I don't do all that stuff. And you guys show me love and you say, Jeremy, stop banging on about that. But I'm just saying what's what. And you can go in and watch blokes buying girls drinks and that, but never say never. That could happen, you never know. You never know, guys, that could happen, and then chaos will happen. Yeah, chaos will happen if that does happen, so I hope it does not happen. Yeah, but good that DWP is here. I don't see too much of him because he's very busy. You know, I'm very busy too. Yeah, I was just saying to like the other people there, EW, that yeah, I've just been working out the playlists and playing around with that. I've had a few mishaps and cursing words, but you know, I'm addicted to bloody coffee again now. Yeah. Like, I do have an addictive personality, but I am very strong-minded in saying that. You know, I can focus myself to not do these things. Yeah, see, what people have said to me is that he only goes to Thailand for what, 3 weeks, 4 weeks of a year, but apparently he goes 3-4 times a year, he says. But when you've got some bloke, he's been out here, what, 15, 16 months, and he's just having a good time, he's having ups and downs. See, because when you do make that decision to change where you're going to live, ooh, have a look at that lizard. Very exciting content. You can't live how you would for 2 or 3 weeks. Now, I was doing that for 6 months. I was like spending like I was Rockefeller. But I soon realised that if I keep up with this, that pot of gold is not going to be a pot of gold no more. But you can cut corners and actually, that one. Yeah, see, I just, see, they think I've attacked them, but I haven't. They attacked me, right? Zimmy and Cambo would constantly, and they go, oh, Cambo was just trying to wind me up. But Zimmy and Cambo were both saying the same things, and those two were not working together because they do not like each other. Now, I know there is a bit of suspect behaviour going on between parties, but it's just a crock of waste of time, guys. Like, Crapio is just a born liar, and we all know it. I can repeat this whole stream. Crapio is a liar, Crapio is a liar, right? But he is losing his supporters slowly, all right? So he's buying more views, all right? This is what I've been told. You know, he's not receiving much chat and stuff. But the people who do go to his chat, Crapio just spins a story about me. And so people who don't know me from a bar of soap listen to the words of Crapio and his lies, and they think the sun shines out of his backside, but he is a liar. And someone was saying I think Cambo was saying to me long back, he goes, oh, even that Mary Burnley, she doesn't even know you, and she was jumping on Capio's bandwagon. And I was going, yeah, I don't even know her, and now she's causing me. And then you got Simon saying that he's going to cause me problems, and I haven't caused him any problems. I've only had a few little jokes, but I don't know why he wants to cause me problems. And then you got pimps who want to cause me bloody problems. So yeah, so we're back here at another market, guys. Soon they might start calling me like the Market King, because I did some joke parodies about chickens. So apparently I'm a master of the chicken, and I can tag street food now because here is street food, guys. So I can tag this stream as I can change the title to whatever it was. I didn't care. I was just having a play. But yeah, I can put street food in it. So that's not lying, because we don't lie on this channel, we just avoid things. And this is a cooktop, and this is content. The only cooking Crapio does is cooking up lies. And his lies aren't very convincing, guys, are they? He doesn't show any proof of me going into a bar, spouting off all this stuff. He doesn't show anything like that, but he can show proof of people going into rooms with girls, can't he? But he can't seem to get his hands on entrepreneur meetings, which I've never been to. So that is a lie. The AIDS test that you have in your hands, that is a fake test. So that is a lie. A lot more stuff you lied about, like chickens. That's a lie. What else was on your list? Oh, there's just so much. I don't receive any money from the government, right? The only money I get from them is when I do a tax return, you peanut, right? Right? So why would I be doing a tax return, eh? Right? You peanut. Right? I've been out of Australia for 15, 16 months. So how can I receive a payment from disabilities? Right? I am entitled to receive a payment. Right? I am entitled to receive a payment, but I used to work for Centrelink, and I know it's too much headache just for like 1,000 Australian fortnight, which would be not bad actually. You could live off that here actually for 2 weeks if you were a single man and you didn't drink. Sorry I missed the comments there, guys. Yeah, I reckon he does have to change his nappy. Yeah, see, I want to talk about happy stuff. These guys are just hell-bent on discrediting me. What are they afraid of? Are they afraid of the... Yes, that transformer box. I thought it was the Wi-Fi because it always jumps onto the Wi-Fi in this spot, but there's a transformer box just up here, and it runs all the way along here, and it causes all this like problem. And there's a security guard there. And guys, I did manage to do a film the other day at 7 o'clock. Now at 7 o'clock, that clock tower lights up for 5 to 6 minutes. And I filmed it on my expensive iPhone 6S.
Yeah, my very expensive. Like, what type of idiots are you guys? He's still streaming on an expensive phone. You guys are ridiculous. You don't even watch my streams, and you think I talk about you. I'm talking about you because like you come in and like you bloody harass me. I don't come on your pathetic drama streams. So why are you coming on my good harmony streams? Right? I wouldn't be caught dead coming on your drama channels. 1, I'm asleep. 2, you talk over everybody, and you are just a king dingaling. You are not a king, you are a king dingaling. Right? I've said this before, king dingaling. You wear a nappy, and you should wear a bib for all the rubbish that comes out of your mouth. Your parents did a bad job with you, crappy pants. You are an egotistical peanut. You make up fantasies in your life. You discredit people that are different from you. I am different from you. I am not like you. I don't even like you. You are a simp. You are a liar. You are a big liar. You think you're going to clean up the Thailand genre. How is cleaning up the Thailand genre attacking a girl I love? She has cancer. She is carrying my child. She's done nothing to you and your simps, but you say you love Thailand. You guys are hypocrites. And people are starting to wake up. But there are your sheep, your little sheep simps who follow your little flute. Oh, where can we go, Master? Where can we go? Oh, sounds like you, eh? Yeah, I can do your voice pretty good, Capio. Pretty good. Pretty good. Yeah, I'll get back to the content. Like, it's pretty hard on this phone, and I will be coming off the budget trip in a couple of days. I've had enough of it. It's been great. You know, I've loved where I've been staying. It's fantastic, and like they've treated me like a member of the family, and like it's been good. It's been good. Like they know that there's something wrong, but I just don't talk to them. But they've been really, really, really nice, and I would love to plug their business, but I won't. I won't. A lot of businesses I won't plug around here. You know, I can't even promote my mate's tattoo shops anymore. Right? You've taken away some bread and butter from me. Right? You've affected me now, and it's not the first time you've affected my bread and butter. Right? You guys are clowns. But you guys enjoy harassing people who decide to come out and do stuff. Right? This is my hobby, and now I'm going to get a little reward, and you guys call me an e-beggar. Right? I've earned what, $540 odd Australian, and you've got the audacity to call me an e-beggar. Now I've looked at when I've received these donations, and they were, oh jeez, sorry Cup. This is why you've got to look. Now people do drive down the wrong way here, guys, and I've filmed this happen so many times. Now I forgot the flow I was saying. I was talking about that clown again. Who cares? He's just an idiot. He's just an idiot, and he thinks he's like a champion, but he's not. Like, he doesn't admit any problems he's got. He just says he's got a perfect life. Who in the world has a perfect life? They don't. And there's that cool car. I bet you Crapio has one of them too, eh? Probably has that in his like garage. Yeah, there's a cool little laneway. I'll duck through here, guys. But it's not really busy at this time. Like, see, like there's a few little bar pockets around here, and there are a couple of Aussies out here. But this here looks quite good, actually. Now they do have a lot of HISO stuff as well, and they do cater for like the Western men as well. So, but we will do a live stream there. It's I just wanted to duck the camera away from somebody. But yeah, here now there's another beer promotion as well, guys. So Tom, right, free flow, I think. 2-hour buffet, Budweiser, 229 baht, or you could have the house Spanish wine for 400 every day. So you could come and drink them under the table. I think Coco, I was saying to him the other day. Now there is another restaurant that does a pizza as well, and they also have a deal for 250 for Singer beer. You know, if I was a drinker, I reckon I'd take them up on that offer. And here's the crime family favourite bar, the Dream Boys. Yeah, I think they are the Dream Boys. But we won't show any activity here. But yeah, like very, very quiet at this time of the night here, guys. Now this one's an Aussie bar. He's got a few people in there, and that guy, he's had a few sausage rolls as well, I think. And that's the owner there. I thought that was Stewie. And that there is a sausage, if you haven't seen one. Actually, this little bar here, now this property here has been vacant. So, and here's another bar. Like this bar does quite well, I find. There's some shoe polish or fuel. So yeah, at that Aussie bar, guys, you get a free shot of vodka. The Swan Song bar. It's called Barbecue Food, HD Sports, run by an Aussie, open 5 till 8. Yeah, I certainly wouldn't be running a bar, guys. I'd be running a street food restaurant. I'll just catch up with the comments. Where were we? You might need 10 gins. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I had a litre of Tanqueray in the fridge for like a long time. Close to two. Yeah, like all these tourist skills. Like, I'm not joking, guys. Now, the place I've been staying, lots of young ones like that. And they're always asking me questions about my tattoos, and say, you have a lot of tattoos? I say, no, I've only got 5. And they say, no, and I say, yeah, 5. They're all connected. If this, well, I don't know. If you're a big businessman, how can you find time if you're a businessman? Like, there are a couple of big businessmen that are YouTube trolls. That sit behind 6 computer screens. Now, this is a pretty cool bar. I do have to come in here, but I don't know if I should. But he's a cool guy, and I think he'll do well. I will walk down here. Actually, I'll walk down here too first. This bar here does very well. A lot of young backpackers go in there. Like when I go for a walk, I see people in there of all different creeds and accents. And I do see a lot of women walking around, as we just saw, guys. I reckon there was about 6 or 7 of them. Now, I'm trying to work out what type of club this is, guys. I don't know if it's like a man's club or if it's just like a dancing club, and because it says welcome, and it's got round 1, 2, 3. So I don't know if this is like a dancing place or if it's the other type of dancing, if you know what I mean. But I come past here and there's like always 5 or 6 boys out the front, and I'm thinking, is this a boys club or is this like a dance club? But because I don't go into these places, I can't talk about it. But now here is some street food, very good. Now this here was just built the other day, and you wouldn't want to live up there because you'd get all the food smells, guys. Oh, that would drive me up the wall. Now here's this other place that does a beer promotion. Now, I have talked about this one before. It says no limit, Singer draft for 2 hours. So there is a limit, but for 2 hours there's not. And you could have a lasagna. Now, I cook a good damn lasagna, guys. And I also cook a good pizza as well, and pasta. And, but I would not be opening up a restaurant and cooking Farang food. I would be having Thai food. Yes, I do think he is a Jaffa. I certainly do think he is a Jaffa. You know, like I do recall Tom saying to him, you should go and have yourself a family, and it's done me a world of good. And then Lord Crappy Pants goes, well, it hasn't really done anything for you as a young sire. Actually, I might just sit down here for a moment. I could do a car park stream. But I don't want to have somebody attacking me that I don't need to. I've already got enough attack dogs at the moment attacking me. And I'm only a one-man army. But the Pirates, yes. Yes, I will have a membership called the Pirates. Yes. What other? Yeah, because the good people at YouTube, Google said to me in an email, Mr. Jeremiah Esquire, it would be good importance of, like those were not the words, but they said for you to promote memberships. And so I took that on board, and I've created a couple of series of promotional material. So not propaganda, but yes. So I did delete a lot of the below stuff, and I do have it somewhere on a hard drive, but I am going to create new stuff and not concentrate on the clowns so much. I think I do want to do a couple of skits, but we'll see. Do some live streams and stuff. It's just all to keep me busy. But the Pirates, yeah, the Pirates. Yeah, I wasn't going to do it, but these clowns call me a knee beggar, and they have memberships. So if it's good for them, well, it's bloody good for me too, isn't it? You know, what's good for the goose is good for the gander, eh? But no. Only you guys are allowed to do it, and us guys aren't allowed to do it because we're not in your club. Oh, well, yeah, I'm just building up some hype, mate. And I've just created a whole bunch of new content. So I'm just making a whole bunch of these short little parody ones. Like, I'm not picking on anybody, but I might. It depends on how much this character really wants to push me. Because I can, you know, I'm very motivated. You know, you might kick me down for like a little while, but I get back up. And I get, how does that song go again? I get knocked down and I get up again. But I don't reckon you will be knocking me on the ground though, for like real. You have to catch me first. Yeah, and I think your big cankles and your big ears and your big nose and your big ego and your sandals will be weighing you down, I think. Yeah, I did do a joke top tier one, and I don't think anyone will do it. It's not that bad, but I did do it as a joke, but I didn't do any consultation, but I just jokingly made 5 memberships up, and I didn't think they were going to be approved, and they all were approved. I just have to hit the thing like I've already put in some emojis, but I want to get some better ones. But at this stage, it says I can only have 5 emojis until I get more members. But I'll probably release that at some stage. I may redo it again as well. I don't know. But yeah, if you don't try these things, you know, and I've already been accused of being an e-beggar. Like, have I said, oh, can you send me this so I can go and eat? No, I don't say that. I could, but I don't. Can you send me something so I can go and do this and that? But I don't say that. You know, I don't expect anybody to give me anything. You know, as I said, this channel is just a hobby, and I wasn't planning to monetize. It was just to keep me busy and keep me focused. And you know, I was blessed with the opportunity to monetize it, and I thought, why not? You know, I spoke to a couple of other characters, and they said, well, why not? Other people with far less are like receiving Bitcoin, and not that I want to receive Bitcoin, but yeah, like they are hypocrites, Avery, like they are. Yeah, thank you, Avery, with your kung fu skills, and I think Mr. Crush will protect me with his fishing rod. Oh, you're going to sleep? Yeah, I'm going to wrap up too. Like I always say, I'm going to wrap up, but I don't. Like, it's 8:30 here, guys. But yeah, I just want to get back to doing my thing, and we will touch base on this clown, but I just want to get back to doing my thing, and I don't see these guys, it's their only content to attack me and to throw me off my path because it's content, and then they can laugh about it. Oh, yeah, you clowns. And you Aussie simps involved with the crime family, how dare you? How dare you? Yeah, you simps. Yeah, and you guys are family men too. Yeah. How did that sit well with you when they said the disgusting stuff about the girl who's carrying my child? And she's got cancer too, you peanuts. Yeah. Crappio's a real nice guy, cleaning up the community. Oh, he wanted receipts, so I showed him receipts. Yeah, fake receipts that you didn't even put on your YouTube channel. You stuck it on your troll account. So we all know your troll account, Thailand, beep, beep, beep. But anyone is happy to put that in the comments. And also, Crappy Pants, we don't allow your wife's picture on my channel, but you certainly show my loved ones. Hey, I'm surprised you have, like, I wouldn't be surprised if you show like my kids too. Yeah, because we know you like showing kids on the internet, don't we? Yeah. Yeah, the proof is out there. The proof is out there. Yeah. People are a wake up to you, Crappy Pants. You're losing your support, and you have to drink your gin and get onto your tyrants, and you're picking on Gaza. Like, what the hell are you picking on Gaza for? Like, bloody hell. Like, let the guy go to Thailand and let him be. But no, you want to squash the dreams. Yeah, bed bugs, mate. Bed bugs. Yeah, I had some bed bugs in Banchan, I'll tell you that. Yeah, I don't know, but there is something definitely wrong with that crappy pants. Like, he don't look right. He doesn't sound right. He's just so hateful. Um, if he leaves me alone, geez, I won't even talk about him. But he has to talk about me, and he talks about like the woman that I love and who's carrying my child. Do you think that I'm just going to walk away? No, no. I'm going to finish this, and I'm going to finish you, crappio. Right? I'll make sure you lose your support. I'll make sure you lose your support. Right? I'll make everyone known what you did. You disgusting simp. You're no tough man. You're no tough man, crappy pants. Like, you're a weak simp, and you lie. You just lie and lie and lie. But it's okay for you to drink gin, is it? Yeah, and you click your fingers. You're very disrespectful. So why don't you be honest with your followers, crappy pants? Why don't you be honest with them instead of lying? You are a liar of the world. Lying of the world. That's what my son says. You are a liar of the world, crappy pants. Lying of the world. You know, you've upset a lot of good people, crappy pants. You know? You made up lies that I upset bar owners in Pattaya. Who? Who did I upset in Pattaya? No one. Show the receipts, right? Show the receipts. Right, I bet I didn't upset your two big bar mates. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, your big bar mate used to come and pick me up and drive me around. He even took me to his flash house. Yeah, and he showed me his troll station too. So I don't think it was him who said that I was kicked out of any places. Yeah, I was saying about coffee. Like I have to have two or three of them. Um, yeah, nah. I just like having a whinge about them because they like to have a whinge about me, and I don't get any donos for talking about them. So like they talk more crap. They say, oh, he's only talking about us for donos. I get donos when I'm showing real content. And that's what you don't want me to do. You don't want me to show real content. You want me to sit here in a car park and dribble crap about you. Yeah, 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 it does look good. Yeah, I saw all that before Stupid D and Crappy Pants did. And that said person's father actually drove me around too a couple of times. So I can't be a bad person if that. Yeah. So who are these bar owners, crappy pants? Who are these big bar owners that say that I've been run out of town? I was never run out of town. I only left Pattaya because my condo was up for lease and I didn't want to pay an extra 2,000 baht like a month. Who in their right mind pays an extra 2K, right? I told all you guys I was planning to move back north, but you You guys have to make up lies and more lies because you are liars of the world, soothsayers, false prophets. You are a false prophet, Crapio, and your followers are sheep. Your followers are sheep to listen to the dribble that comes out of your mouth. And guess what? They are going to jump ship, but they are too scared to say anything because of what you do, because you are a relentless dog. That's what you are, right? You've said the most disgusting things to me. I said to you that I've got serious depression and you've tried to push me over the edge, right? When someone has depression, you don't push them over the edge, but what do? You harass the girl I love, the girl who's carrying my child, the girl that has cancer. So you are not a nice person, Crappy Pants. You are a piece of rubbish. And not me, but someday someone will do you a mischief, and it won't be me. But you've done a mischief to so many people that you will come a cropper, and it won't be me doing this because I don't want any harm to come of you, right? But you want harm to come of me. You've already threatened to have me murdered, you've threatened to have me blacklisted, you've threatened to have me whatever. And all for what? Because I said you're a toxic clown. I probably didn't call you a clown at that stage, but I said you got a toxic stream. And it's true. Yeah, everyone's scared of... See, realistically, they did me a favour by showing pictures of me. Like, I don't think it was appropriate of them to show pictures of the girl that's carrying my child and who has cancer. And then you make up lies saying that I met her when she was underage. So what would an underage girl be doing in a place like that? So you answer a question like that, right? But you can't, right? You just want to embarrass me. You just want to discredit me. But guess what? It didn't work. Who cares? Who cares? Right? I could talk about your wife and show pictures of your wife. I could, Crapio. I've got pictures of your wife. Yes. So, yeah, but I'm not a little dog like you. Right? I've got morals. Your parents are scumbags as well because they didn't teach you to have morals. Yeah. But yes, they are very weak. And he seems to think he'll slap anyone up and down any soy. But he couldn't even, yes. He talks it up big, you know. I wish he had have knocked on Barry's door and then Barry would have knocked into Timbuktu and Hong Kong. And then he may have seen that character Jeff Rowley in Hong Kong perhaps. Yeah, I don't know. I wouldn't pay, mate. I wouldn't pay. You never pay. See, I never had to come to Thailand to find a girl. I was very lucky with the ladies because I am a handsome man and I am charming and witty, so I've been told. Yeah. But I came out to Thailand for health reasons, but I do like the Asian lady. I like the dark skin. And you know what about the Asian girl? If you treat the Asian girl right, she will look after you. She will cook for you. She will treat you like a king. Right? She will protect you and also break your ribs at the same time. So how much more longer are you going to play this pathetic game for Crappy Pants, right? I've done nothing to you, right? But just speak the truth. But what you've done to me is try to discredit me. But it's not working. It's not working. And guess what? When you talk about me, your best mate said, Jeremy, any form of advertising is good for your channel, whether it's good or bad, right? Whether it's good or bad, Jeremy, it's good advertising. It's free, so don't worry about what Crappy Pants says. Just harness that, and that's what I'm actually going to do. So instead of that outrageous comment, don't talk about them for 30 days and then we'll take down the website. No, I'm going to release a video every day, and sadly I don't have the energy to stream every day because I can't be bothered. But I want to get back to that happy place and start walking. But I've got sore feet, I've got shin splints, you know. But no, I don't know how much. You might want to ask Crappy Pants about that one, Bobby. Yeah, it'd be good if Mike does come back. You know, I haven't spoken to him in ages. And I miss his voice. Yeah, like the lurkers are too afraid to scare, to speak. Like everyone is welcome to speak here, except for like a few people. But you know, I don't really have issues with many people, and it is good to see some of Crappy Pants crew come here and not be clowns, because a lot of them are just regular chaps who understand. You know, you got like likes of R7 and Junjula and stuff like that. But it's been good that I've been getting support from like the older hats in the community. I don't really want to mention their names, I already have in the past, but it's been good that they've shown me some love, and that's been like a great pat on the shoulder to keep going. Like, and everybody likes a good pat on the shoulder. No one likes to be put down or discredited, but how much more longer are you going to go, Crappy Pants? Because if you're going to keep pushing me and keep pushing me, I will make streams like this, and when you come into my channel and say stuff, I will talk about you, because that gives me the right to talk about you, to reply to a comment that you made. So, but you'll spin doctor that on your channel with your boyfriends, and go, oh, we got him, or like, yeah. But how proud do you feel that you've upset a young Thai girl who's pregnant with cancer? How does that make you feel? And I hope your sheep followers understand this, but they probably don't have a brain, and I do apologise if I've offended any of you sheep. But if you can cast away the evilness, you are welcome to come here and communicate here on a decent channel where I'm quite happy to show you boots on the ground. And we don't have to talk about this Dark Prince. He's not a prince, he is a clown. I've got some more words to say about him, but he's just a peanut. Like, he picks on everybody. And for what? Like, he wants to control a little bit of cake. Like, I've received a little bit of support, and he calls me an e-bigger. Now, I think Crappy Pants has received more support from Tuna Kahuna than I'll probably ever receive. So that makes you the e-bigger, and you're supposed to be a big businessman, but you spend your days on YouTube trolling. And you probably received that toilet I sent you as well, because remember I sent you a toilet, and I sent those Coke bottle glasses over to your boyfriend as well. Yeah, my earphones, like I'm not using my Rode microphone on the iPhone. It just takes too much power out of it. So I'm using a cheap pair of headset, and I've broken 2 sets of earphones. I've had 1 set stolen, smashed a phone, had sunglasses stolen and lost. Right, the list goes on. But guess what? I'm still here in Asia. Still here in Asia. Yeah. Still here in Asia. Yeah. And we can pop up in Laos, pop up in Cambodia, can go visit my mate Souths and Benny, catch up with Benny again. Hopefully I catch up with Ben before he shoots off to Vietnam, and we can do like the Mekong, me Souths, and we'll have some cocktails. Of course I'm going to have a mocktail, but the boys can have cocktails and I'll have mocktails, and I plan to have a mojito with plenty of mint, and I think that would be a good stream if Souths is still here. You know, I'd do 3 hours and Ben can do 3 hours, and or whatever, and Ben and I can have a good old time. You know, because he's just a good bloke, Ben. You know, he's the same height as me, and he's an Aussie. You know, I don't always agree with what Ben does, but he inspired me, and for that I love the bloke. You know, he's you know, sometimes he brings a lot of stuff on himself, but you know, he's been out here 4 years, guys, and his mental health too has struggled a lot as well. But then you get these clowns that like to make up stories and try to get your passport and get photos of you, make up fan websites, say I've got AIDS when I don't. Like, geez, AIDS story. I think AIDS is the new pedo story, I think. Sickos, you guys are sick in the head and you need like some help. Please go and see your psychiatrist, Crappio. I reckon you don't even have a job. I reckon you are on benefits. I reckon you're on sickness benefits, Crappio. I reckon you are on sickness benefits because you've got a lot of time on YouTube. So I don't know what type of working you're doing. Yeah. Yeah, I'm still going. I was supposed to end like before. Oh, that pizza looks good. Actually, I had a good khao soi like the other day. And guess what? It was a chicken khao soi as well. Yeah. And then I had another chicken khao soi. Yeah. Well, I think we should wrap it up. But we've got 16 people in the chat, and we had a high of 21, I think, today. Yes, that's very good. It's not the highest amount I've had in the chat, but we did have a few. Hopefully we can get out to fishing. Yeah, I really do need to go and have a fish, guys, and I think that would be good for the channel. Yeah, you know, the girls and guys can see me trying to catch a fish, and as I said, you can root me on to catch a fish or curse me to not catch a fish. Yes, and I think Oz would be very happy to see me having a fish, and I think Bobby Crush too might be interested.
Yeah, so I still haven't decided if I'm going to push on in a couple of days or not. But I do want to, if I do push on, I do want to come back and set up roots here in Chiang Rai. And what I mean by roots, I mean like plant my roots here. See, this restaurant here, guys, that's a missed opportunity how they've got the high ceiling there. Like, they've missed out on that extra floor there. Like, you'll see a lot of these terraces, they do that. But then again, they do have a big area there. But they do have half of that area that is being utilised. Yeah. But I do take interest in these things, guys. Like, I will go into that. Like, there are some really good terrace bars. I went into that one. I think I tagged afterwards, like the 2 rooftop bars. But I think we went into 3. Like, I think the library was nice, but I think that that guy I chat to a bit, I've forgotten his name. I think it's Kung or Kong, I don't know. King Kong, I don't know. But he is a nice man. But yeah, thanks guys for popping in. Thank you for the lurkers as well. You've bumped up my numbers and we're at 13 likes. So I'll probably go home. I'll get home in probably about 10 minutes and then I'll have about 5 likes. But I'm here to stay. Just let me be happy Jeremy, not let me be negative Jeremy, all right? But you want me to be negative Jeremy, so you've got content. But why don't you let me be happy Jeremy, and then you can say, oh, look at this clown. He's out there and he thinks he's doing content. What's wrong with that? Right, I've got no issue with that. But no, you have to make up lies, say I've got AIDS when I don't have AIDS, you bloody idiot. What would you do if I said you've got AIDS, right? What would you do if I put images of your wife on the internet? What would you do if I said you had AIDS? What would you do if I said all this stuff about you, as you say about me? So do unto others as they would have them do unto you. So all I did to you was just say you are a toxic environment and that you have the opportunity to inspire people, but you didn't. You just spread toxic. Yeah, yeah, if you catch that one again. It's not even a death sentence these days, but it is quite sad. But it has affected me, you know, because I can't promote my mates' tattoo shops now because they've made up this lie. So that's taken some money away from me. So you guys have affected me financially, right? And it's not the first time you guys have affected me financially. But you guys just want cake for yourself. I reckon you guys are the guys who harassed that Richard Travels guys. I reckon, like, Richard Travels had a really good channel, and I reckon it was you guys who harassed him. Yeah, because you do all these little backdoor shenanigans, you know, all these fake fightings, you know, all for views. You know, I've said how a couple of people have tried to do stuff with me. Yeah, and there was a big prank too, a big prank. Yeah, I don't know if that big prank was ever talked about. But the famous Adore Club. Yeah, the famous Adore Club. I don't know if you guys were aware that I was involved with the joke of the door club. But we will talk about that. I have loosely talked about the three people who were involved in that. And that was a prank. That was to be against Trevor, of all people. Yeah, and I was picked because I was an unknown. But there could be another reason. It may have been a setup all along. Yeah. Because I do look at things on both sides of the coin. It's not being paranoid. It's being cautious. Yes. So you've got the audacity, Crappy Pants, to tell me to drop it. You need to drop it. You have drawn first blood. You have drawn first blood, right? I have not drawn any blood on you, but you have blood on your hands. You have my child's blood on your hands, right? And you don't mess with fathers. I guarantee if you had a child and I did this to you, you would be singing from the mountains. But no, because it's you, Crappio, you have to make up lies and more lies to discredit people because you want to be the big man in town. But guess what? I'm here to stand up to bullies like you, and I have a voice. Even though I may not talk correctly at times, I do have a voice, and I've been blessed with a voice. So guess what, Crappio? I'm going nowhere. I'm going nowhere. So what lie are you going to come up with next to discredit me? I'm still here, right? I'll still get viewers. So what you're doing is actually getting people to come to my channel. So thank you. But you're not a nice boy, Crappio. Yeah, I did. See, I didn't catch the start of Richard. I only saw, I think, the last 4 months of his stuff, and I didn't know much about him. But from what I saw, I really enjoyed the 4 months of streaming. That it may not have even been 4 months that I saw of him, but I did enjoy his stuff, and I think he was quite a well-off character from what I observed, and I also saw that he loved his mum, and that he had great love for his mum. So I thought, if he has love for his mum like I have love for my mum, I love my mum, even though she's passed. Yeah, I miss my mum, but she's gone to a better place. And I'm blessed that I spent time with her. And I don't care if anyone drops an evil comment about her like they did last time. Yes, I do miss my mum. And when your mum goes, Crappio, and old woman uncut and stupid bottle lens, you're going to miss your mum too. So why don't you just stop all the lying? We'll do a lie detector test. I've already challenged you, Crappio, to do a lie detector test. You've challenged me to a fight. I am a disabled man. I've got disabilities. You say I'm a disabled man. Then you say, oh, I don't want to fight him because you'll catch AIDS. You just don't want to because you know you'll lose. All right? Because if you did your investigation into me properly, you'd find out who I am. I'm just a bare bum in the shower, mate. Just a bare bum in the shower. So on that note, I appreciate those that have popped in to show their support. I think we're at the 2-hour mark. I'm really touched that some people have come in and shown their support, and they've reached out to me on, and I thank you. It's been hard on me, and I am here to stay. I do apologise for not showing all the good streams as I did at the beginning. We will get back there, I do promise that. I am working on some videos at the moment and some past content, and yeah, we'll try and do some short videos and some shorts and streams, and we'll show like the Asia I love. It won't just be here in Thailand, guys. You know, we'll do little trips to Vietnam, Laos, Golden Triangle, wherever, you know, wherever. Because I just don't want to be classed as a Thailand guy. But anyway, thanks guys, and we'll see yous on the next episode. I love yous all except for the 4 people who are peanuts and their sheep.